me that green light. Give me that Greenlight Maine. Give me that green light. Give me that Greenlight Maine. Give me that green light. Give me that Greenlight Maine. Give me that green light. Give me that Greenlight Maine.
This episode of Greenlight Maine is sponsored by Maine Technology Institute, investing in innovation for a prosperous Maine.
Good morning, I'm your host, Julene Gervais, and welcome to Season 4 of Greenlight Maine, the business competition where 26 Maine-based companies compete for the $100,000 grand prize. We have two excellent companies here today, but as you may already know, only one will get the green light and advance to the next round. But even for those who don't win, Greenlight Maine still supports them in their effort to expand the Maine business community by encouraging feedback from the judges, and much, much more. Now, let's meet those faced with the tough decision today. Welcome, Martha Bentley. Good to see you.
Thanks. Very good to be here.
And tell us about what you do.
Sure. I work with Maine Technology Institute. I'm the Director of Innovation Infrastructure, and MTI's mission is to diversify Maine's economy by supporting, stimulating, promoting innovation and its translation into new products, services, and businesses.
Excellent. Next, we have Jolie McGowan. Welcome.
Thank you. Welcome. I have a communications company based in Portland, Maine, with a background in retail and fashion.
Perfect. And finally, welcome back, Emily Brackett.
Hi, thanks. Thanks for having me again. So I own Visible Logic, which is a branding firm, and I'm the founder of Branding Compass, a branding software.
Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to talk to you in just a few minutes, but now it's time to introduce our first pitch of the day. I'd like to welcome back, good to see you, Kathy Streifel.
Thank you.
Tell us about your name, Pyxie. I love it.
Thank you. Well, I knew I was going to be having an innovative, feminine-only product. I knew I wanted a flower for a logo. So I basically just went online, Google Images, looking, and then I came upon this 5-petal flower, and it was called Pyxie moss, spelled P-Y-X-I-E. So although it doesn't grow in Maine, it starts around the North Carolina areas, but it's a beautiful ground-covering flower. So I got a logo and a name for my company all in one Google shot.
Nice. Well, whenever you're ready, you can just begin.
Okay. I'm a wearer of sports skirts for every activity basically that I do. I'm a lifelong skier, so a couple years back I was on the chairlift with a cold butt, and I said there must be a skirt to actively ski in. I'm going to go find it. So I went on the internet and searched around, and I found lots of après ski type skirts that you put on after, but nothing to actively ski in. So I fumbled my way down the process of trying to figure out how to design this thing with you know, really no background in it. So basically what we have here is a patent-pending, innovative product dubbed Snow Scants. The pants and the skirt are attached. They're all one piece. I wanted my product to be simple and with no things like snaps that could break, zippers that will get caught. So I took off all the bells and whistles that you don't need, and I kept the ones that you do need, like a soft, comfortable, insulating fabric, 4-way stretch. There are snow gaiters in the legs. That's another technical feature. And for ease of wear and wash, it's a pull-on like your yoga pants. So I originally made them for women and girls. The 1 year of production that I've done was not successful with the girl sizes, so I've continued on with the women's only. And they're not just for skiing, certainly. People are doing all kinds of activities in these things. And most recently, hockey moms that are sitting in the rink for hours on end are into these. But also ice fishing, ice skating, snowshoeing, walking the dog in the winter, going to the grocery store in the winter. You can wear them anytime for almost any activity in a cold climate.
Excellent. What would you do with the $100,000?
I would, one, hire a professional outdoor photographer, get some great images of these better than the blurry, you know, Instagram ones that everyone's sending me, which I greatly appreciate and I'm very inspired by. but I really do need some better photography and certainly a huge marketing push, because this is an innovative product that nobody's ever seen visibly and nobody's ever heard of. The word snow scants is new to everybody, so I really need to infiltrate the market.
Awesome. Great. Good job. All right, our first question, Martha.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit just about the numbers, sort of how much does it cost you to make them? How many have you sold? Any of those things?
I've sold close to 100 pair of the women's, and once I lowered the price of the girls, I sold probably half a dozen, probably less than 10 pair. That's the inventory I'm still sitting on currently. So I am actually operating at a loss currently. So,
Jolene.
I would say, what's your size range? Or are they sized?
I did alpha sizing, just to keep it simple, again, keeping with that simple philosophy. So I do extra small through extra large women's, but I do want to expand. There is a need for another XXL and an extra small. So I would like to add one more size.
So how are you currently marketing? Are you selling direct to consumer or through stores?
I started out strictly direct-to-consumer through Pyxie.co, my website. I dabbled in some retail, just obviously not a profit, in some of the Boyne Resort stores at Sugarloaf and Montana and Michigan. And then this past year, in an effort to get rid of the girls' sizes, I hit a bunch of the local ski sales, several of those. So I moved some product there, and also some hats that I added in just as a complimentary item.
We have time for one more quick question, Martha.
So tell us just a little bit about your background.
It's not in fashion design or ski wear design. I do have several years of ski shop and soft goods buying experience and an associate degree in fashion merchandising and retailing. So not all of it was foreign to me, but certainly the manufacturing angle and the design and the technical writing and all that, it was like all a bumpy road that I had to learn. And if I look back now, 2.5 years ago, what I know now, I was like night and day.
All right, some excellent questions by our judges, some great answers, and what entrepreneur does not have a bumpy road? You are doing a fantastic job, and I have a pair, and those are very warm, and I wear them all the time at Sugarloaf. So we have to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're gonna have some more, so don't go away.
Greenlight Maine would like to thank the Maine Department of Economic and Community Development, the Maine DECD, helping businesses and communities prosper.
It is a small community and a big atmosphere.
It's very nice to have classes that you can walk to, not run to.
It takes 5 minutes to get across the entire campus.
The teachers, they really do care about the students. They really do focus on the students.
You're going to really learn a lot and enjoy the different cultures.
Not only did I find myself as an athlete, but I also find myself as a person.
I 100% made the right choice coming here.
Are you trying to increase sales? At Dream Local Digital, we've been helping businesses using Facebook, Google, and other online tools for over 8 years. We're experts at helping small businesses because we work with them nationwide.
Dream Local publicizes the important part of me and what I stand for and what Archers is about.
We'd love to help you grow your business as well. Give us a call today.
For more information about the presenters and panelists on all the Greenlight Maine shows, visit greenlightmaine.com.
Welcome back to Greenlight Maine. Our Sunday morning conversation is with Maine Technology Institute, and Martha is going to tell us all about MTI, and you're such a vital part of Maine's economy.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, MTI was founded back in 1999 by the state legislature, and our mission is really to help diversify Maine's economy by supporting and promoting and stimulating innovation and its transformation into new products and services and companies. So that's really what we're all about.
And let's talk a little bit about the bond money that everybody is so happy about. That is going to a lot of different projects.
Yeah, so MTI, because we have a really strong and transparent decision-making process with our investments, the state often gives us bond programs that they want us to administer on behalf of the state. And one of those was what we call the Maine Technology Asset Fund 2.0, and that was really a research and development infrastructure fund. So we have worked really hard over the last year putting that money out on the street, $46 million over the last year in 18 different projects across the state and each of the counties of the state. So we've been really busy this last year.
Sounds like it.
Yeah,
Excellent.
yeah.
So what would be some good advice to the contestants on our show and perhaps for our viewers at home about MTI and maybe how to approach you, how to get more information about you?
Sure. So MTI, as I said, MTI, people often think of us as a funding opportunity, but we also do provide services to entrepreneurs, particularly ones who are looking for federal funding. We have consultants that help people apply for small business innovation research projects at the federal level. And then we also have sort of a suite of funding programs for people that are developing new innovations, as well as the area that I work in, which is really the support systems for entrepreneurs and innovators around the state.
I know you guys are doing a good job pushing out your name because contestants, a lot of them have come through saying, we talked to MTI or we have a meeting with MTI, so nice job with that.
Yeah, I think one of the things that is really nice about MTI is that we really run the gamut. We work with inventors in a garage with a new idea all the way to publicly traded companies. So even from doing sort of early market research or checking out your intellectual property all the way to making and breaking your product and bringing it on the market. So we really fund across the entire what we call the innovation continuum.
Excellent. So for folks coming on Greenlight Maine, no company is too small.
No, we do definitely look at people really early when they have new ideas.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having us.
Well, we're happy to have you. And we are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have our second pitch of the day. Don't go away.
For almost 25 years, Maine Biz has been providing business news, information, and analysis for business owners and C-level executives in Maine. From Fort Kent to Kittery, Maine Biz serves the decision makers of Maine across multiple channels, including its flagship print digital publication, website, events, daily report, real estate insider, and weekly newsletter. Let Maine Biz help your business succeed. Inform, engage, connect.
Thomas College believes in innovation. From the Harold Alfond Institute for Business Innovation and our Center for Innovation in Education to 3-year undergraduate degrees and accelerated graduate programs in business, cybersecurity, and criminology, innovation is in our DNA. Money Magazine ranks Thomas 23rd in the nation for value, and our Guaranteed Job program backs that up. Thomas College, personal, practical, guaranteed.
Thomas College is a proud sponsor of Greenlight Maine. To find more resources on how to start and grow your business, visit greenlightmaine.com.
Welcome back to Greenlight Maine. Our second pitch is Sofia Fima, and welcome to Diana Poznikov. These are beautiful bags. I definitely need to buy one. Tell us about your inspiration.
Thank you so much for having me here today. So my inspiration starts with my parents, my mother, Sofia, and my father, Fima. That's who the company is named after. And after that, it's all about being a professional woman, doing the 3-bag schlep, wanting to make life a little bit easier for women carrying a lot every single day, from work to personal to travel and everything in between, giving them the ability to feel super organized, confident, and really polished and pulled together.
Sounds good to me. Well, have fun with your pitch, and whenever you're ready, you can begin.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. I'm Diana Poznikov, and I'm the founder and CEO of Sofia Fima. Sofia Fima is a handbag brand dedicated to organizing busy women's lives with style, confidence, and ease. I spent a decade working in New York as an architect, doing the infamous 3-bag schlep, carrying multiple totes from home to work, to meetings, to the gym, and to lunch with friends. On the market right now, versatile and well-designed handbags with an emphasis on organization are severely lacking. Sofia Fima has combined both style and versatility into a streamlined and structured bag and organizer that keeps your belongings in their place and helps our customers to feel organized and confident to take on their day. This is our Main Squeeze tote. It's our most popular style. This is our Chief of Staff organizer. It's packed and ready to go to work. You simply take this organizer and slide it right into your bag, and off you go. When you're ready to go to the gym, you grab our Senior Associate, packed here with all of your workout essentials. You simply swap it out and slide it in. Then when mom duty calls, we have our Momager, packed with all the things that you need for your littles. Again, you just slide it right in and you're good to go. This system provides women with one bag, not 3, that works in all aspects of their lives. The handbag industry generates $48 billion in annual revenue worldwide. In the US alone, it's $12 billion. Women own an average of 13 handbags and spend a minimum of $500 annually. We are a direct-to-consumer brand. Customers find us through social media, press, and word of mouth. We sell on sofiafima.com, Etsy, trunk show and pop-up collaborations, as well as our brick-and-mortar shop in Lewiston. This fall, we'll be on Amazon. Our competitors are other direct-to-consumer, young handbag brands. What sets us apart from them is our quality. We use the finest Italian leather that's then handcrafted right here in the States. So we launched in November of 2017 with 3 bags and 3 organizers. Since, we've been named Best in Show to Organize Your Life from Fast Company and the Best Tote with Organizers from New York Magazine. In the last 8 months, we've grown 30% month over month and are on track to reach our revenue goals for this year. Yay. Our team is made up of a series of expert consultants. It allows us to be agile and work as efficiently as possible. If I had the honor of winning Greenlight Maine, I'd use the $100,000 investment to expand our product offering, focus a little bit on strategic marketing and advertising, and hire an employee to run and operate our brick-and-mortar shop in Lewiston. Thank you all so much for hearing about Sofia Fima.
Excellent job. How many have you sold?
Oh my goodness, 100, and I just did 25. So today I was late because I had a woman come in who's visiting from Iceland. So she's 125. She bought a bag and organizer.
Good for you. Okay, first question, Martha.
So what are the range of places that people, the different ways that people have found you?
Yeah, so it's social media, most definitely. Instagram has been really big. When I did a little bit of marketing, Facebook was also really big. But the biggest thing and the most impactful has truly been word of mouth. So I'll have, let's say, an attorney come in and purchase a bag, and then she goes to work, and her coworker is like, what is that magnificent organizational bag? They both come in and then buy a bag. So that's actually happened numerous amount of times where professionals are recommending this bag to each other. I've also had family members, and people are just, spreading the word. But I have been really fortunate to have some national and some great local press, which is really helping to expand and build brand awareness.
Jolene.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you about wholesale versus direct-to-customer, but now I know you're doing direct-to-customer. Yeah. So you have a beautiful website, but I also know that with a beautiful website doesn't mean that people are going to come to you. So with this $100,000, what kinds of things will you do to get people to come to your website?
Yeah, so marketing is a crazy beast. So I have a little bit of experience. We dabbled in it a little bit in terms of understanding where women are, who is finding us, and who really wants a product like this. So we have some really great data that we've collected that once we tap back into a little bit of that online marketing, we'll use that data to help us. But it's a variety of things. It's doing that online marketing through Facebook and Instagram. It's also working with influencers. I had an amazing experience working with an influencer with millions of followers that has this bag, and it generated numerous sales, which is really great. So working with ambassadors, influencers, and a little bit of online marketing, all of that mixed together.
So tell me how much do they retail for, and tell me some of the costs.
Yeah, most
Quick answer,
definitely.
because we're almost out of time.
Okay, so the Maine Squeeze tote, our best-selling tote, I'll just focus on that, retails for $465, and our organizers are all $165. I have a 50% margin right now on all of my products. As soon as I'm able to produce a higher quantity, those margins will definitely increase. My goal is to get to a 65% margin.
Excellent. Great questions by our judges. We have to take a quick break, but when we come back, there'll be plenty more of Greenlight Maine. Don't go away.
Furniture for Greenlight Maine is provided by Thomas Mosier Furniture, handmade American furniture since 1972.
Are you trying to increase sales? At Dream Local Digital, we've been helping businesses using Facebook, Google, and other online tools for over 8 years. We're experts at helping small businesses because we work with them nationwide.
At Horch Roofing, we pride ourselves on doing quality roofs, not social media and direct marketing. That's why we hire the professionals at Dream Local.
We'd love to help you grow your business as well. Give us a call today.
In 1972, Tom Moser committed his life's work to craft, and 4 decades later employs 70 fine craftsmen and women in our shop in Auburn, Maine. With showrooms and customers from coast to coast and numerous awards and accolades, Tom has firmly established himself as an entrepreneurial tour de force and has proven that a life doing what you love is indeed possible.
This year's winner of Greenlight Maine will win this handmade Thomas Mosier beacon box and $100,000. Broadcast facilities are provided by Husson University's NESCOM, the New England School of Communications.
Welcome back to Greenlight Maine. It's the part of the show where we get to hear our judges deliberate on these two wonderful companies. Let's start with Pyxie.
I'll start. I thought Pyxie's a strength that she has, that she's really focused on one product, and it's a very clear, clean concept. I think her challenge is going to be to distinguish it in the market, because there are shapes like that in the yoga world and the leisure world, but because she's using this very high-tech fabric that keeps you warm on the slopes, that's the thing that she's going to have to push.
And I like how she set out to fill a need. There was nothing out there that she could find, so she said, I'll make this. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just interesting, the contrast between Pyxie, who has this new product. She has to convince a lot of people to buy something they've never bought before. And then Sofia Fima has handbags, which there's so many of them. It's just such a big market. She has a new take on it with the organizers, but the challenges are going to be different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like the fact that Sofia Fima continues to get customer feedback and to continue to sort of think about that piece of it. I think that's great.
She definitely knew a lot about her marketplace and the hundreds of dollars that women spend every year on handbags, so why not just buy one really good one?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And she's in the right. And I think that Sofia Fima has, so much of it is about her story, that if she continues to push that story, which she seems to be doing very well, that's also going to be an advantage to her. Now, it's not her name, but so she needs to tell the story that it's not her name, but it is her personality that really comes through.
Right, and then the story behind it being named after her parents.
Yeah, that's
so nice.
Which, by contrast, Pyxie, I think, has some issues with their name.
Yeah,
you know, the spelling of the word Pyxie, the snow scants, you know, no one's going to Google that. What does that mean? I think she has some real educational issues and brand awareness issues with the whole mixing of those two names up with other things that are out there.
It's a common word. Yeah. Although her logo is very, very sweet, and you could see it plastered all over a pair of a pair of snow scants.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes, you can definitely visualize that.
Right.
Let's talk about their marketing plans.
Yeah, so I thought Sofia Fima has really thought through her sort of direct-to-consumer sales channels and marketing. I think her use of influencers and Instagram is really terrific and seems to have worked well for her.
Yeah, she's got the groundwork going there, it seems like. But they both need to, since they're selling direct-to-consumer, both of them need to really work on how are they going to bring people mostly to their website.
Yeah. Because it's a machine. Once you get the machine set up with the website and the product, and now you're making it, it's like, how do you keep that machine going? Yeah. And you have to have people who are focused on that 100% of the time. So this $100,000 hopefully will help them, help them each do that.
Sure, and I liked how Sofia Fima said 60% online sales, but people are actually coming to her storefront in Lewiston.
Yeah, it's a destination store.
Absolutely.
Yeah. In a manufacturing town, so that's another really great story.
Okay, so let's get some final comments from each of you on what would you like to see, 6 months from now if they made it to the finals.
Sure. I think with Pyxie, I'd really like to see, she talked a lot about sort of further developing her product, so I'd like to see sort of where she gets with that. And with Sofia Fima, really interested in her thinking about where she's going to branch out, sort of where she's going to use employees and consultants and that sort of thing, sort of see how she's building her team in the next 6 months.
Jolene.
I would say for Pyxie, I think that she will do really well to invest in visuals right off the top. She told us that she's using very low, Instagram shots, so that's really going to advance her. I think that Sofia Fima, she has another whole story about being in a storefront in Lewiston that will just keep getting better and keep, if you're a destination store in such an interesting place, that's really going to help her.
Great. And finally, Emily.
I'd like to see some numbers about, how many bags or snow scants do they have to produce to get margins that make this really sustainable in the long term. They're both kind of grinding it out right now, but that's not really a long-term business plan.
Great. Well, excellent discussion. You all did a fabulous job. I know it's a tough decision, so you'll have some time to think about it. We are going to take a quick break, but when we come back, find out who the winner is. Don't go away.
To find more resources on how to start and grow your business, visit greenlightmaine.com.
We're very proud of the product we make and the way that we make it. The most important features of our original dog vest are in its design. Traditional lenders, they steer away from unproven track records.
In you come. Hold up.
CEI gave us the opportunity to build a track record, show that our future path will be more solid than our past.
The small community here at Husson, the small class sizes, the friendly people, professors and faculty, Husson's the place to be.
Big hearts here, a lot of passion goes into the school, not only the students but the faculty.
I was gonna come here and play football, but then finding out about all the other stuff that they have, it kind of like opened up my eyes a little bit.
My dad always told me, you always want to go someplace where you're liked, and I feel like Husson brought that to me.
For more information about the presenters and panelists on all the Greenlight Maine shows, visit greenlightmaine.com.
Welcome back to Greenlight Maine. We heard 2 great pitches geared towards fashion today, but only one can make it to the next round. Judges, who's it going to be? Today's winner is Sofia Fima. Congratulations to Diana. She is moving on in the competition. That's all the time we have for today. We appreciate your feedback, so check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to learn more about our resources, the contestants, or if someone you know has any interest in starting a business, visit us on greenlightmaine.com. Have a happy Sunday. Congratulations. Nice job.
Greenlight Maine has been brought to you by Maine Technology Institute, investing in innovation for a prosperous Maine. Greenlight Maine would not be possible without the support of all of our corporate sponsors. Thank you.
Greenlight Maine has been a paid-for presentation by the Portland Media Group.